Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Get Close. I am your co-host, Gio.
And I'm BK Troublemaker.
BK Troublemaker.
Is that the name now?
No, in junior high and high school, my best friend used to call me BK Troublemaker.
That's awesome.
Because I got sent to the office literally like every day. And then
Is that awesome, Mari? Is that awesome?
No, I feel like that's a great hype man of a friend, you know?
He was a good friend.
Yeah.
Like, I would do something, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just being myself, but apparently it wasn't approved in the academic world. And I would just do something, and the teacher's like, go to the principal's office. And then my friend sitting next to me was like, BK Troublemaker strikes again.
That's fucking cool.
Shout outs to Solly. Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't already pick up on it, our friend Mari is back. Thank you so much for being back, and you weren't scared off after the first fucking really deep dive we took into your life. We held nothing back.
We went to the swamps.
Yeah, dude, it was a heavy conversation. If you haven't heard it yet, please listen to the first episode that we have Mari on, because it's really fucking rad. But today we're just gonna take it easy. We're just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna ask you guys, both of you guys, really stupid questions.
Me too?
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Wait, you're not answering these?
Sure, I'll jump in.
It's just me and BK Troublemaker?
Do you have any nicknames? You have a ton. I saw that you have a ton.
I don't think there's a lot that stick though.
All right, no spaghetti.
Yeah,
no spaghetti
no spaghetti sticking. People,
Okay.
yeah, people have called me stuff like out of like episodes that they have seen.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is usually bitch. I'm just kidding.
That's a good
No,
one.
I mean it really is though.
No,
but
that's a really good one. I
it
like
is
that
what
one.
it is. All right.
Own it.
I'm gonna jump right into it. We'll go. I'll just kind of jump around. All right. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Oh no, I hate this answer.
Why? Because it's taking you back there.
No, yeah, no. I have a terrible answer. No, you go first.
No, that's crazy. You don't even have to think about it.
I
You
know.
just
No, you have to say it. It took it immediately fucking transported her back to that time. I gotta know now.
I don't know if I've ever talked about this. Okay, so when I was maybe in third grade, I had a really bad cold. And so I was sick in bed for a few days or whatnot, didn't go to school, that whole rad thing. But I had a phlegm cup.
What?
And so I would just sit in bed and I would just phlegm into the same cup, right?
Oh my God.
Why not a trash can, girlfriend?
Because I'm
Just wanna
in
get
third
out.
grade and I'm sick.
Okay, fair enough. I like it. Fair enough.
So
I was
I don't-
thinking you're 13 and you can ration.
Yeah, no,
I got
no.
it.
I was young. So I had a phlegm cup, right? And so then by the end of it, it was just I don't know, probably probably an inch thick. It probably had an inch of phlegm in it.
What color was it?
It was green. It was green. And
green
some
one.
moments of
Okay.
but the real thick ones, you know,
Yeah.
the ones where you were just oh, was that part of brain or was that part of
Oh my-
stomach?
Is it slightly crusty still?
Well, it crusted over, right? So
I'm legit gagging.
I'm a snotty nosed, irresponsible kid, and so I probably left it for I don't know a few days or whatnot. I just remember picking it up and being oh yeah, knowing what it is and just being
no,
just taking away. And I'm oh my God, that. Actually, I just got nauseous thinking about it. But
what did it smell like?
Did you crack the top layer, cream brulee first?
Oh my God, it would still be juicy underneath.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you do
What
that
did it
or
smell
not?
like?
No, dude.
Oh.
No, it put me on my ass. It
Oh my
smelled like
God.
human bile, just like cadaver. If you broke open a coffin and you maybe tore off a leg and you just put that up to your nostrils. I mean, it smelled like a human body trying to excrete itself of the wrong things that's inside of it.
Did you smell it and go, oh God, and just throw the cup?
I mean, I think there was a layer of shame because
Yeah.
I knew it came from my body.
Yeah.
There was a layer of guilt knowing that I would have to carry this with me for the rest of my life and possibly talk about it as a full-blown adult on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate
there
this
were many layers, but yeah, as soon as you said smell, it would yeah.
I don't care to share anything. There's nothing I have that will top that. Do you have anything?
I have
dude.
something kind of interesting, but it doesn't top that. So I think most people have probably smelled like their butthole,
Yes.
their ear
absolutely.
holes, whatever, right?
Absolutely.
Um,
Mari, don't leave me here by myself. Absolutely, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ear holes. I was just thinking when you said ear holes, I'm just like, yeah, that is such a distinct smell.
yeah.
And it's got to be different from person to person. Some people are crusty.
Because I've had
some
like
people are like
big like
Yeah, he has dry
like a
earwax.
boba size earwax that I flushed out of my ear before.
And he wants to
That's
show me
cool.
this
And
shit.
then
No, it's not
and
cool.
I smelled it,
I
and
think
I'm
it's
like,
kind of cool.
whoa! It's like smells like it's 1,000 years old.
You found an ancient relic in there.
Yeah, I'm
a
like,
fossil.
whoa!
I that's pretty cool. I say it's cool because I have the wet kind, and so
So
it
do I.
doesn't really like ball up ever. You know, there
Yeah.
isn't a substantial thing where I can hold in my hand and be like, I made that. But like, if you can, bring out a
Since you have wet earwax, have you ever accidentally tasted your earwax?
Oh, what
I
the?
think as a kid. I think I tasted it as a kid.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's
a
like
sharp
really
taste.
bitter.
Why'd you
like
taste it?
yeah.
I mean, not on purpose. Maybe I did one of these things, and maybe I just went to my mouth. What do you mean? You
What?
just
Yeah,
fucking
no.
talked about boba out of your ear. You don't get to judge me.
I didn't taste it.
I didn't say you did, but
Well,
you.
how old were you when you found it?
30 fucking.
Probably 35.
Yeah, you would have probably tasted it if you were like 11.
That's true.
I definitely tasted it when I was a kid on purpose. It was not an accident. I was like, yeah, I made that.
Mine wasn't even. Mine's not even about the earwax. It's
Oh, you just wanted to share how nasty your body is?
yeah, like every now every now and then I'll go through these like cat fucking hairball hacking faces. I'm like that, right? And then I'll feel like this little thing come up, and I'll look at it, and it's like a speck of white. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Oh,
I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
That
What
smells
is that?
vile.
I don't know. Oh no, I know what it is. I googled it, and it's called tonsil stones or something like that. So it's like all your saliva that gets packed into your tonsils if you still have them, and it gets like just
Compressed.
into a little rock, right?
Yep, I've
and I'm
had
like,
that.
And I'm like, what's this? So I put it into my hand, and I'm like, what? Did I eat
And you
sand
could
earlier?
smash it or
Yeah, I'm like, did I
something.
Yeah,
eat
if you
sand?
smash it, yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? And
Oh,
so-
I could smell it.
and I
dude.
go like this, and I'm like, whoa!
I can smell it, dude.
That's
Ugh.
the craziest
It looks like a
shit.
little grain of rice. It's not though.
It smells like early morning breath times 7,000 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tonsil stone.
And you can smash it, and you can smell
it
it.
gets worse if you smash
Yeah,
it.
and you're like, wow.
Wow, I'm really glad we're talking about this because this was a particular part of my shame that I've never really come to terms of wanting to Google search.
Yeah, you just didn't want to think it was real.
Yeah.
Because if you Google it, then now it's really happening.
What do you Google search to find the answer?
I think I just Google like white speck smells like shit or something. And everyone
That's
has
a good question.
people. There's pictures. There's people that are like, oh, you can get one of those what's that like water like a water pick?
water pick,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, if you go to the dentist, you can tell them like to blast your throat or like I don't know. There's like people that
Oh, that's actually
We're
Is it like a
recommending.
beehive in there? Are there a lot of them? Just
I don't know.
compacted in there? And-
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But I also feel bad. I feel like if I go to the dentist, I don't want to get judged and be like, hey, like blast me back.
I'm sure they
Blast
see
my wall
crazy
of
shit.
tonsil stones.
Yeah.
Ugh. Guys, I gotta move on. This shit is nasty. I was gonna share that story too, of my own.
You have
but
those too?
We all do.
Oh, I thought
she
it was
knew
just-
exactly what we were talking
I
about.
thought it was just me.
No. Oh, you feel sad.
Well, because you say it got bad breath. So I'm like, oh, it's probably my tonsil stone.
Oh my gosh, the whole wall of them. Oh my god.
No. Okay, I gotta move on.
Glad we all share smelly breath.
Okay. Well, let's kind of within the realm, but not so much. What's the most ridiculous fact you know? Since you guys went first, I'll set this one
Okay.
off. I just learned about it.
Okay.
So, when you're wearing earbuds or like earphones and you're putting it in your ear hole, the bacteria in there multiplies by like 700 within an hour.
What?
I know.
Why?
I didn't look that deeply into it, but I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, are you introducing the bacteria from what's on your earbud? Or
I don't know. Maybe because you're just like sealing it in there, that it's just fucking going crazy and it's just multiplying and growing.
They need to
Yeah.
put a Surgeon's General warning on fucking earbuds.
Yeah, like don't keep them in there for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
There's always side effects to everything. You just
yeah.
don't know about them.
I think think that we're probably pretty gross anyway, though.
I'm sure.
I think we're just like petri dishes walking around. Like,
Yeah.
there's probably bacteria all over our faces right now.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Right?
There-
Just like,
have you heard of the little spider that lives on your eyelashes?
no, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's a little fucking spider that like just kind of kicks it on your eyelashes, I heard.
What?
All the time? Where does it come from?
Yeah.
I wash my face. When
And
does
we
it
wear
come
mascara,
back?
right? So I'm like, do girls not have it that much? Because we're like constantly brushing it
Yeah,
off
we're
with
just
a brush.
we're brushing it off and putting it into the tube that
With
we
all
use
the other spiders.
Yeah, with all-
What if I swim every day or something?
I don't know. I'm not like looking into
the
it deeply
spiders
because
know how to swim.
it scares the fuck out of me. So I try to pretend I didn't just hear or learn about it.
I don't know any. Well, because I know the facts, so I don't know if they're weird. You know.
For example, give it to me. We'll tell you if it's weird.
Like, I don't know. Like, I follow a page called like Science or something, or like Science Facts, and a lot of them will say, "Did you know?" Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know that."
I'm
Like,
trying to get to the blah blah blah.
oh, like I
babe.
don't know, like a seahorse. It can choose its gender almost. You know, like depending on like if there's more males, then it'll become a female. If there's more females, it'll become a male. And I'm
And
like,
males can carry babies, right?
They better.
I forgot about that part.
No, they
Yeah,
do.
I think-
they do.
I think
That's
so.
why
But
I
I'm
love
like, oh yeah,
seahorses.
that's cool. I knew that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Imagine if we lived in a world where we can be like, hey, like transfer it like midterm and be like, hey, can you take the baby for?
I don't know.
for, like-
I've lived with Bart for 13 years now. That just seeing how he lives his life, I don't think I could be in absolute the worst pain ever, and I don't think I could ever give him the kid.
But the thing
It
is
wouldn't
though,
live.
the thing is like the days that I spend with our kid, nothing bad happens
Yet.
until I tell you what we've been doing, and then you're like, holy shit. So it still survives. It's just not the way that you like it.
You trust your husband with carrying your child?
Yes.
Oh.
He's a meticulous. He's way more meticulous than I am.
Oh.
I think I
you
would
picked
trust
a good
him
one.
more than I would trust myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm more meticulous than you too.
No way, dude.
Yes, way, Jose.
No way, dude. You have boba coming out of your ears. That's
What?
horrible.
What does that have to do? I'm meticulous enough to take it out. Yours is still in there.
No, I mean, I don't even allow it to grow that big.
How do you stop it from growing?
I clean my fucking ears, dude.
With what?
Q-tip. I know you're not supposed to, right?
I do.
But I
definitely
grew up
do.
in
I
that
can't
era.
not do it. I feel like it's
Yeah.
just like there's water
There's
in my
gunk.
ear.
You've just never been to the depths of the ocean where you've been able to compact it into a ball.
We're not able to compact it into a ball.
No,
we
ours
have
is-
we
I see.
have wet material.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ours
Nope.
is an ocean. Yours is a stone.
Yeah,
I see.
weirdo.
All right.
No other facts. We got nothing else. All right. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Oh, I mean, I think pooping is like definitely up there, but I feel like that's a really basic
Pooping outdoors.
pooping outdoors.
Yeah, if you poop without a
So
toilet,
vulnerable.
yeah.
The most vulnerable.
Yeah, you think that looks stupid? Squatting?
Pooping outdoors, and then you call them from the back like yoo-hoo, and then they have to like look back at you.
What is something that looks stupid that everyone does?
When they sleep with their mouth open too.
That's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid, but you know what? When I see old people doing it, I'm like, that just looks like it feels so good. I'm like, I'm good on you.
Why does that make sense?
I
But
don't
I also
know.
go,
That
God
makes
damn,
sense.
your throat looks dry. Or it's going to be dry later.
That's true. Yeah.
Like when you
That's
go,
some sleep apnea right there.
yeah, when you walk back on the aisle of an airplane, and then there's people that are like,
That's me.
you're like, oh, it's going to be
But now that we
dry.
can be masked up, I can cover it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
can't not sleep on an airplane without my mouth open.
I think that's
Can't do it.
everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I think we all do it.
You know
I've
what
seen some immaculate looking sleepers. Like,
No.
They're just pretending.
yeah,
That's not
pretending
real.
to sleep like a princess. I don't know. Sometimes I
Like-
see people sleeping. I'm like, that's a really nice looking
Only
sleeper.
12 more hours.
Um,
No, when I sleep on the, I fucking hate sleeping on the plane because I don't know if it's like my body is shaped weird or something, but I always end up going like this, and my tongue gets swollen.
What?
And I don't know why my body does this, but it's just so stupid. As soon as it gets swollen, I bite it.
What?
So there'll be times
What
I'm
is
sleeping.
going
I'm sleeping
on?
like this, right? I think like my tongue gets swollen, and I go, ow! Why the fuck did I do that? And I'll try to go back to sleep, and then I bite it again. And it hurts.
That's like the equivalency of like pinching yourself to make sure you're dreaming. It's like
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck do I keep doing this?
Wait, you pinch yourself in your dreams?
No, it's like that's the thing that they say, right?
Oh,
Like, if you're
okay,
having
I
a nightmare, like pinch yourself in your dream.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
I
keep
thought you
biting
did that.
it.
I'm like, I wanted to hear that. Huh?
I keep biting and it hurts. I don't like
Oh.
that. Yeah.
You need like a tongue guard or something.
Or I just need to like be able to get business class like every time. So I
Yeah,
could sleep
boy.
like a
Yeah.
normal person.
I just want like a headgear to keep my neck here rather than doing the
Yeah.
sling over, because oh my gosh, I have a neck that is just too loose that I can just slump over so badly.
Oh, from the flexibility of ballet?
Probably that.
does
and
that look
looking
like?
at my phone, just like I mean, I'll just like.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She can make her head like parallel.
Yeah, I don't think I could
It
do
doesn't
that.
feel good. That's for sure. But it's like I just want like a headgear to keep it like this. Then I can be like one of those, you know.
I wish
And
the
scary
Scary
looking.
looking fucking people.
And then I'll sleep like this, and they're like, "Oh, look at that fucking vampire on the airplane."
Yeah, that's fucking scary. Dude.
I wish like the airplane seats had a headband.
Oh yeah,
You know?
just keep
And it
your
just,
head
like, right
around.
here, and
Yes,
it just keeps it like, and then that way my tongue won't stick out. I don't have to bite it or
I'd
anything.
be into
It
that.
just keeps me like
Everyone
this.
looks so
A fucking
stupid.
headband, yes.
Everyone looks so stupid.
That's
Yeah.
what I need.
Okay, that's fucking funny. Okay, maybe you'll have more of these. I don't have that many, but what's the best Wi-Fi name you've seen, or maybe you might even have one?
Ours right now is Wi-Fighter, and I don't think that's very good. What's the best one?
You haven't seen any. Ours right now is Boom Shakalaka. That's not even that crazy. It's something our son says.
When we were on JK News, we were talking about like what would be a Wi-Fi name where people wouldn't want to try to steal or log on, and it was like I like kids.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
good
They're
one.
like oh shit,
That's a good one.
maybe don't want to like
I'm a racist.
Oh, yeah, that one's a good one too.
yeah, don't want that tied to my
Yeah.
IP
I
address.
kind of feel pressure anytime like I've had to order new Wi-Fi or whatever, that I feel like I want something funny to be on there so that when someone is trying to log on, they see mine and I make their day.
Yeah.
I feel this pressure. I really do.
I
Really?
do too.
You do
Yeah,
too?
Yeah. Ours used to be Nacho Wi-Fi, and I was like, oh, that's funny, but that's like a very like 2015
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though. It's still
Humor
pretty
back
good.
then was really easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you go in your neighborhood and you set up your Wi-Fi and you see everyone else's, you're like, man, a lot of people are boring. It's just my Spectrum 3579 whatever. you know?
Yeah.
Like 8 people.
You judge 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, you judge them like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna judge your ass really fucking hard right now. So pick the right one.
Oh shit.
Is toilet paper over or under? There's only one choice.
Just off the roll so that you can do this and muffle it. I'm just kidding.
So what do you want?
No,
There's only
no,
one.
it's over.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are there people who say the other way is ideal?
My mom,
Really?
she does under.
So she still folds the arrow and under and it's just dangling like that?
I get there's no folding happening, but she does it. So it's funny because when I first had Taika, she babysat for us. So she would come every single day and she would help me raise this child. So with that, she's still a mom. So she's like picking up after us or my son and stuff. And, you know, she would refill the toilet paper or sweep or do whatever. And I was constantly changing the toilet paper from under to over. It was always a fucking battle. And I always thought it was him, or I thought it was other people just kind of refilling the toilet, the
No, it was
toilet
her
paper
mom.
roll. Yeah, and then I go to her house and all of them are under. I'm like, who the fuck raised me?
Weird.
That's why I never liked her. I'm just kidding.
Because of the toilet paper situation. That's the only reason. No, I can understand people being haphazard and being like, I don't really think about it or care or
I'll
think
go
about
with
other
that.
people. But to do it intentionally what else does she do becomes the question,
Right.
you know?
Yeah,
My
I don't know
mom
how
does it under too.
Why?
I don't know. And I
Have you
didn't
seen the blueprints of how it was invented?
No, but when I
kidding.
started going
That's
to
real.
when I started going to
what do you
hotels
know?
as a kid, and then I saw that it was over, I'm like, okay,
That's the right
if the
way.
hospitality industry says it's over, then it's over.
That is so fucking logical. That's the best argument I've heard.
That's what I mean. I always aim for like, okay, what's supposed to be the example for everyone to follow, you know? And
What
I'm
does
like,
a butler do? What would
Exactly.
Alfred do
Yeah.
in the Batman universe?
yes, Batman's under, no
Yeah.
way.
No way.
It's
That
over
is the
for
best
sure.
argument ever. All right, internet, you guys could stop now. We already know how the toilet paper should happen.
Yeah, go to the wind and see if it's over or under. We'll do it that way.
Imagine they would just do everything under just to like infuriate people, and they'll just. I feel like that would be like an Onion headline.
That would be
an
good.
Onion-worthy headline.
That's true.
That would be good. Or they should do it for like April Fools.
Yeah,
Like when you check in, it's all
that
fucked
would be
up that
fucked
one
up.
day.
That's funny.
Or if like you check into the hotel and instead of the top part being folded over, it's like the bottom that's folded over. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or now that's what I'm going to do every time I go to a hotel room. I'm going to just switch it on purpose. Fuck people up. Okay. Since we're so into logic here, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
This is a fucking riddle.
No.
Oh.
If
Do
we
chickens
had
have COVID?
we could probably play with that. Because
Elephants
we
can
also
catch
have to
COVID too?
assume that the elephant can't fight back, right? Because all
Yeah.
the elephant has to do is just fucking stomp on it.
Yeah.
Or just do that?
Yeah. So
with its nose.
in this question, I'm assuming the elephant cannot move.
How many chickens would it take?
Yeah.
I don't think a chicken would have it in its like natural quality to want to kill the elephant.
Okay, I know it's not a chicken, but have you ever dealt with a rooster before?
Yeah, but I feel like that's when a rooster feels threatened.
I didn't do anything to this rooster, Mari. At all, dude. Okay, I know I have that personality, but I promise you. Okay, so this is what happened. My sister had just moved into, she bought a house, and it had this beautiful backyard. And in this backyard, it was like this awesome garden. In this garden, I guess the house was vacant for so long that like birds started just kind of like inhabiting it. And she was like, oh, how cute. Like, I'm going to have a bird as a pet. So she kept one of the chicks, because there were chicks now at this point. This chick grew up, and she's like, oh, I think it's a chicken, actually. And it, like, hit puberty or whatever, and it became a rooster.
Oh,
So we're like, oh, shit. Okay, well, my dad's like, dude, a rooster? Yeah, let's bring it to our house. We have this fucking rooster. And one day, it was just, my mom has her garden, and it has, like, this cute little fence on it, and it's just kind of, like, bouncing on it. And I go outside, I think I forgot what I went to do. We make eye contact. You know how chickens have, or like roosters have it on the side of the head. So like, it like looks at me and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to do my thing. Like you just chill on your little wire and you see its tail trying to balance itself. And it just charged at me for no fucking reason. And I was like, okay, well, it's a bird. Like how like threatening is this thing going to be? So it charges at me and I try to like stomp my feet to scare it because I'm obviously bigger than it, and it was still like puffing its chest, and it got really massive, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck, this guy's really aggressive. So I got like a rug or something or like a towel or some shit, and I started like kind of whipping it to be like, dude, I'm about to fuck you up. And it got even more angry, and it started pecking at my leg.
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
I ended up having to kick this fucking bird, and I love animals, so I was like crying as I'm trying to kick this bird off of me. I ended up having to sprint away, dude.
Were you bleeding?
No, because I was moving. I was fucking bobbing and weaving.
Juking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
So
Birds
Take that comment back.
Birds can be very vicious. I remember I have a distinct memory of being a kid and like giving bread to like some like swans, and then like a pack of geese surrounded me.
they're aggressive too.
Yeah, and I just remember crying, and then they're just pecking at me, trying to get to my bread.
Damn, fucking hate.
No, they're trying to murder you.
those
I
park
think that's
geese.
what's really happening.
With that said, though, I don't think that they would peck at an elephant.
I think you're right. It was a stupid question. Who submitted this
What's
fucking
the answer?
question?
Do you have the answer?
No. These are just hypotheticals, dude.
Oh, I thought
No,
it was a
there's
fucking
none.
BK
riddle.
Troublemaker wants a scientific answer.
Yeah.
He wants
Okay.
the real. He wants the real number of chickens.
Yeah.
Scientifically, it's physically impossible. It's
Exactly.
never gonna happen.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Okay, fine. All right. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
Detach?
Yeah.
Fucking the penis.
Why do you want to detach it?
Because sometimes you're climbing a tree and it gets scraped on.
Oh, I would want to get my boobs off.
You just go. Ch-
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Why?
So even before I had implants, I just always had like sensitive boobs. So like if I'm wrestling or doing whatever, like it would hurt. I don't know if does it hurt on guys? No, right? 'Cause you
Boobs?
just have pecs.
Nah, it just feels like another muscle.
No, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
feel
nice.
that. So it would hurt. So I wish I could just take them off. And then imagine not wearing a bra.
Yeah. I don't have much to take off. I think I would take my head off.
Oh shit!
No,
And still be alive?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
Of course. What do you
yeah.
mean? That this
don't know.
question already defies fucking all physics, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you take your penis off, I can take my head off. Yeah.
What's up with the head?
I want to do my makeup.
Oh, that is.
Oh wait, shit! I
genius.
can't see.
Oh, right.
Well, maybe I could do my hair.
Oh, that's cool. You can see what it looks like from the back,
Yeah.
and you can look at your entire body now.
Yeah.
You can like place it on its side. And it's like, what does my butthole really look like? Or what does
Oh
it
my
look like
god! Yeah.
when I
could
walk
see my
away?
butthole. Honestly.
Like, what do people see from behind? And then you're like walking.
That'd be so sick. Because then you could be like, what's that? And you take off your head and you just roll it over there. And it's like, and it looks,
But then you can't get it back. Or does it have like little like
later.
legs?
Hopefully, maybe you need like a bungee cord or something. Just take it off.
Pull it back. Dude, imagine all the jealous fucking significant others.
Just
They'd
rolling
be-
their heads
They're
around.
gonna leave their head everywhere.
Yeah, and you
It's
just
like,
see
I
your
bet
girlfriend's head down there. What are you doing over here?
Yeah. Like those memes. I bet he's cheating on me. But they're like playing games or whatever.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
If you detach your head though, and like let's say it's like drinking water, does the water go back to your body or it just spills out?
Oh, don't ruin the magic.
I'm not mad into it.
I think it just has like a magical portal.
So it goes right into you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's tight.
Yeah. It just kind of like that. It just finds where it's supposed to go.
Because that'd be sick, where you could roll your head at someone and then you throw up on them.
Oh.
Because the portal goes this way too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I like the head one. I hope somebody asks me this question further down the line. I'm going to steal your answer. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. It's that or the boobs. It would be great to be able to have like different sets of boobs.
Oh,
You know, because
shit,
like
that's
like
cool.
running boobs are different from like the evening gown boob.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's like if you could just like detach them for like your needs, that would be very, very cool.
Well, if you ever invent any of that, I'll be your number one
Detachable
customer. Yep.
boobies.
I'm
That's
in
true.
it.
I wish I had different penis sizes too.
Why?
Well, you want to have the evening gown equivalent for a dude. Mm-hmm. Would be like Speedos. Right? You want to look like you're hiding like a russet potato or something.
Oh,
But then
like
if
a
you're-
nice little yam.
Yeah, like a nice little yam. But then if you're running, then you kind of don't want anything. You don't want anything bouncing around.
Yeah, I do think about that a lot about dudes.
You
Just
think
like
about it a
just
lot?
dangling. It just seems really
Inconvenient.
inconvenient and just kind of like it's just out there.
Yeah.
Just dangling around.
The
you
gray
know?
sweats, man. Whenever they wear gray sweats and they're fucking running track and field or whatever, I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you should just pick the better underwear.
Because the other animals, right? They're kind of away until they need it, like like a dog or a horse. Then it comes out.
Yeah, it
And-
retracts.
Yeah,
pretty
kind of.
well.
It's just like the missiles are like. Versus the irresponsible human being, it's just the missiles are just kind of like. You're like, is that thing gonna explode at any time? You don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You need the compact size.
Yeah. Speaking of creatures, what mythical creature would improve the world if it existed?
Oh man,
Or would
we
improve
would.
the
I
world
feel
the
like we would
most?
fucking pervert anything that we would have that's mythical. You know
Really?
what I mean?
Like, what do you mean?
Like I feel like if it's something that it's like a fire breathing like dragon, we would just pump the shit out of that thing to like work for our industries. Like it would be fueling
Oh,
like the
Too real.
the corporate industries, and it would just be dragons just like you know.
I want a fucking dragon. Imagine
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
driving down the 215 and there's like a fucking dragon flying overhead.
Like how you're
See?
referencing the Vegas.
That's the thing.
freeways.
They wouldn't be beautiful and free and flying around. We would find a way to make them fit into the corporate machine.
All right, guys. All right. Damn. Can we just
Did you see Cora? You know, all those people with those. With, everyone's got their their different elements and powers, and what are they doing? They're going to a 9 to 5 to work their
know.
jobs with their awesome powers.
Okay, fine. I'm going to flip it then. Because I agree. We do fuck everything up. We don't. That's why we can't have nice things. I get it. Okay, we all possess our own mythical creature.
Oh shit!
So
Okay.
we're in charge of it. Yes, there is evil out there, and they're going to use theirs for bad.
Like,
but
like
there's
we
also
found, like we
good.
found our own mythical pet in the forest that no one knows about. What do we do with it?
Yeah, and I mean now everyone has a little mythical pet. I'm sure there's a movie out there like this.
We
Yeah.
totally wouldn't like make them fight each other and keep them in little balls, right?
Oh
We
man,
totally wouldn't do that for our own achievements of becoming the ultimate trainer. No, we wouldn't do that.
All right, Pokemon.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
That would
okay.
be kind of cool.
I feel like we would do the boiled down version of the corporate, and still exploit them in our own personal way. Like if
Yeah.
we had a fire-breathing small dragon,
You're
then if
like, hey, we gotta cook dinner. Get at it.
yeah,
fool.
if I have to like light up my grill, I'm like, I'm like, just you light it up.
Little giblets, come
yeah,
out here.
and just go, and then
How cute.
you know.
I want a unicorn.
Or if you live in a place where like it gets snowed in, instead of shoveling your driveway, just go, you go. And
I want a unicorn. Maybe a phoenix. What's the one that fucking flies? Is it a phoenix?
Phoenix.
and
That's what I-
dragons,
yeah.
they both fly.
No, but I want a horse. I'm a basic
Like
bitch.
a Pegasus?
Sure, that
flying
too.
horse?
Oh yeah, flying horse.
Yeah,
Two
let's
in
do
one.
that. Yeah, that's what I want. Basic bitch, and I'll look hot.
I
Makes me
love
my fucking-
Pegasus.
My back
I never heard
arch.
anyone say
You
that.
look like a fucking
What?
Valkyrie. You'd look so dope.
I'm gonna get
What's a
fake long
Valkyrie?
hair.
Valkyries are what, Norse culture? They're
Yeah.
like I don't think they're all female, but there's a lot of female like Valkyrie warriors.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. That's mine.
With, like the fucking you would rock those like
yes, all gold.
yeah,
I'm in.
Halloween.
Yeah, you
should
just
do
read my
it.
mind. Get out of here, all right?
Should
What
do
about you
it.
guys?
Kind of like minotaurs a little bit.
Half horse, half human.
Yeah.
But
Because
that
then,
one looks weird.
I love minotaurs. They're so cool looking.
They're scary.
because you could kind of like,
I had a very weird sexual awakening with gargoyles, and at a moment
They were fucking hot.
why were they?
though.
Why make them hot?
They were
Anyway, I saw
jacked.
minotaurs like a few years later, and I'm like, I'd be into that.
You know who I thought was
wait,
fucking
you thought
hot?
Gargoyles, a cartoon, was sexy?
Hell
Yes.
Who? Which one? Goliath?
Yes,
guy,
dude,
yeah.
Goliath. Oh my
He was
god.
pretty manly.
yeah. So was the fucking Beast, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
give it to him
dude.
real good.
Yeah, stop making those like beast people hot. You know,
Yeah,
don't
what the
do
fuck?
that.
When he transformed into the prince again,
Not
I was
as
like,
hot.
Ew,
No.
Not
this
as
guy's
hot.
Not good.
Yeah,
I
no.
go Beast, Gaston, and then the Prince.
Gaston.
Gaston.
boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I thought Gaston was hot, and then like as an adult, I was like, Mari, we got to talk about some things. Why
Nope.
did you think that this guy was had
he's
it,
hot.
You know? Yeah.
He had the pecs, the fucking hair, and he was a dick.
Yeah, but he was terrible. He was like I guess if you're against beasts, then I guess it's a form of racism.
No, he's protecting his village and his woman because he wanted Belle.
No,
And he's like, he
but
took her.
He's misogynistic.
But I
as
liked.
fuck. He was-
Well, okay, wait a
Yeah.
minute. We can look at it that way. Or if what if the girl likes to feel like she's little and helpless?
Yeah, but Belle didn't. She's like, I read books and I'm independent.
That's
And he's
true.
like, no, you're gonna be my wife, and look at my big toe that's sticking out of my sock.
That's
'cause
true.
I'm gross.
But those triplets were all about
Oh, the
it.
triplets loved it.
See,
Yeah.
I would have been a triplet. I'm like, ooh, make me feel little. Ooh.
I don't know what creature I would want. I think that I would just want some. I want like a bear, like a transforming bear, like something that's like little, and then when like it's pissed off or I'm pissed off, it's just like,
Whoa, yeah.
you know what I mean?
That is so rad. Like it's all cute and like not menacing at all. And people are like, oh, and then you're like, attack.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is fucking rad. You have really good answers.
But I think that that's also why I haven't unlocked my mythical creature, because I would just
Murder?
abuse it. Like I'd
Oh.
just be like, that guy cut me off. Fucking go get that guy.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, ah, and be like, I don't feel that good about it. I'm sorry, your car is fucking mangled. You're gonna have to go to the hospital. Come on, bear. Come on back.
Oh my god, it's like the most like basic shit. Like this person
Yeah.
cuts in line, kill him.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't become a superhero. I would just be the same basic person, just being like, now I have a fucking mythical bear, bitch. Like, don't cut me off. I would still be the same terrible person.
Oh
that I am.
shit. That's probably why we weren't gifted these things. 'Cause
Yeah.
We would fucking do wild.
There's a parallel universe in which we are all a lot more altruistic and we have all these superpowers.
I fucking love
Yeah,
it.
because I was thinking if I was Superman, I think I would just be a construction worker.
You'd be
No.
the best.
I would just be like,
construction
hey,
worker.
you know what? That forklift or whatever, those excavator things, I'm like, you don't even have to buy it. You just pay me a yearly salary of like 2 million or 5 million. You want the steel beam over there? Boink.
Yeah.
And it's over there, you know?
Are you fighting crime anymore?
Hell no, I'm trying to make money.
But wait, did you not watch The Incredibles?
That's not Superman.
It's not, but he has the dad's like ultimate strength.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
and
he
then
have
now he's
lasers
working,
out of his eyes?
No, but he's working a 9 to 5 now, and he feels like there's no purpose in life.
He wasn't
anymore.
using his strength in his 9 to 5 though, was he?
No, he wasn't. But then when he would get pissed or whatever, it would kind of come out.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
The
he
Superman.
just felt wasted away.
Superman is the ultimate construction worker because he could weld shit with his eyes.
Yeah.
He
could see through the walls and be like, nope, there's rot in there.
That's a building
Yeah.
inspector.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, these pipes are ruined, and I could just weld.
But why
just
make
weld
yourself
stuff.
normal? Because you just have everything now. Why,
Yeah, because
why are you...
I'm the ultimate construction worker.
But you don't need to make a living anymore. You can just take whatever the fuck you want.
No,
You're
I want.
Superman.
I want to be a productive citizen in society.
You want to contribute?
Yeah, and I'm the ultimate. I'm an inspector. I can weld things. I can move things like a crane. That's the ultimate, and I can fly it. You need me to fix the top of that building? I'll go right there right now.
All right.
See?
All right. Oh, what would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street?
The creepiest?
Yeah. And you can't say I'll kill you. That's not that creepy.
This reminds me of a very old Dane Cook joke.
Which one?
And he's like, he was talking about something about being like in the airport and just like being like, don't go on the plane. Like things like that. Like,
was good.
Shit.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, that is so good. Or like, I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
someone told you don't go on the
Ooh.
plane, what do you guys do?
I'm not going on the
You
fucking...
really wouldn't go?
my
No,
God.
it's a gamble.
Would you just like call the cops and to get that?
Yes.
But would you go on the plane now? He's arrested.
No, I mean, I need to get it inspected now. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
Damn, so you would delay a flight just because someone told you that?
Or know that I didn't get on it and I allowed everyone else to get on it, and then it fucking explodes mid fucking air, and now I live with this guilt for the rest of my life.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get on it.
It's either that or then like nothing is there and then you become the person
I'm
who,
an
you know,
asshole.
right? Like
I'm never
like,
gonna see them again.
like the either way it's massive, right? Like you don't
Fuck strangers though.
yeah.
I either save their life or they hate me, and I
What's
never
the
see 'em
proper
again.
conversation to have? And they go, don't get on the plane. I'm like, are you getting on the plane?
I feel like I would just be, like run after that person and be like, "Hey, like who are you? Like
Like,
what-
why?
why did you tell me and not other people?"
Oh, because you have a look to you, and I trust you, and I'm not gonna tell you anything else.
What are you going to do?
What's your name?
I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
here.
what's your name?
John Doe.
John Doe. You gotta, I to that person be like, you gotta try harder than that one, buddy.
Fine. Stevie Nicks.
Stevie. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
Stevie
me.
Nicks.
I'm like, do you have a carry-on?
Well, meanwhile, you're letting all these people fucking get on the flight, you guys.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know. No one trained me for these things.
Yeah,
How's it
I
going
feel like
now?
I would just talk to the person, and then I'd be like, wait, do you know what flight I'm going on?
And then it hits you.
Right.
I'd be like, what
That's
flight
true.
am I getting on? You tell me, which flight am I going on?
But then
And
now
then
you have this knowledge that a flight is in potential danger.
If that person doesn't know which flight I was going on,
Fuck
and
'em.
That's true.
they're like, don't get on the flight, I'd be like, fuck you, dude. You don't know anything.
Because you could be at Wetzel's Pretzels or whatever.
That's right.
And then you're
yeah.
like, you don't know. My terminal's over there.
Right. Sometimes I sit not at my gate because my gate has too many people, so I go to an empty gate.
I do
And
that.
so if somebody was like, don't get on that flight, I'd be like, I'm not on that flight, asshole.
And you
So-
don't tell anybody.
No, I mean, I would just be like, well, what flight do you think I'm on?
He's like,
You
"This
know?
one."
This one. You think I'm going to Albuquerque or not?
All right.
There's creepy things you could say. I think anything is creepy. Just talking to a stranger and just injecting any conversation
sure.
is creepy. You
Someone
could be,
even going like, "That you look nice." Like, oh, don't look at me.
yeah.
What if they're hot?
Then you're like, yeah. What else
Is it
nice?
creepy?
Nope.
Right? Isn't that fucked up?
That's pretty fucked up.
Because if they're
That's-
a fine-looking person, they go, "Ooh, you smell good." You'd be like, "Thanks."
Like, what do I
You're
smell
supposed-
like? Like, what do I smell like to you to make you say that? I'd
That's
be
her
too. I'd be too
flowers.
inquisitive.
Like, you
And-
smell good. And you're like, what flight are you on?
Yeah, I'd be too inquisitive, and then their boner would just fly away like the detachable penis.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. Okay, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
BK troublemaker.
Yeah, BK troublemaker.
What would they think I have done?
Yeah, what would they think I have done?
Like, let's say I'm eating dinner with my parents,
You're
and
just
then
getting
like,
arrested.
and then these guys in like suits or like
Dude.
police officers come. Is it like people in suits with like the fucking curly curl things?
Remember, that's what happened to us. So we had
What?
just started dating. We were probably like a month or two in dating, and he was at a yellow light about to turn red, and I was like, oh fuck it, just take it. So he took a red, and as he took the left turn on that red, a police car saw it, immediately pulled us over. License and registration, gives him all that stuff. The cop goes back to his car, typing up some stuff. Cop comes back, goes, sorry. He didn't say that. I just have fun. He was like, I'm gonna have to, like, under arrest, or what did he say?
He's like, you're gonna have to step out of the vehicle, and I'm like, oh sure, officer. And he sat me. Were you sat on the curb too?
No, it was just you, and I think he just put you in handcuffs.
And then he started looking all over the car and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, put him in handcuffs, takes him away, and he's like, well, can you tell me what I'm getting arrested for? And he wouldn't tell us, because he's like, it's out of my jurisdiction. It just says it in the thing that, like, there's a warrant for your arrest.
I was trying to play it nice too, because at that time it was literally like when we're doing JK part time. We just graduated college, and so we needed to find other jobs. So I was actually applying to multiple police departments. So I was like, I was like, just to let you know, underneath my seat, I have some police officer applications, just to
He
kind of
didn't give a fuck.
just to see if I can, like, you know, like, I don't know, give some sort of. He didn't really care. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's cool. Sit on the curb.
So he takes him
I'm like-
away, and I'm sitting there, I'm going, who the fuck am I dating? Like, because that's not something you ask, right? Like,
Yeah.
have you ever been arrested? Is there like a search? I mean, is there a warrant for your like?
And this was like at like 10 or 11 at night too.
No, it was midday, dude.
No, it was at night,
All right,
because you had to come and pick me up at like 5 a.m.
yeah, because you had to stay a night.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's nighttime.
yeah. Well, that's what happened. Well, it ended up being some fucking expired dog tags.
No.
Yeah, but they just
Yeah.
couldn't look it up because I
way.
guess the city databases don't cross at that time. Maybe now it's different. But I was
scary
I was
for
so sketched out.
nothing.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
like, what in the world?
I'm like, I can't believe I trusted this guy. Like, you know, we've already been like, we've been having sex. Like, holy crap, I let him. Like, what if he's a murderer? Like, I was just like, I really fucked up. I
So
can't believe it.
how long between that incident and then finding out what it was for?
Like a day and a half. Because he had to
Okay.
stay there a night.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I was like telling my girlfriends, like, dude, I don't know what I should I break up with this
And you
guy?
picked him up though?
Yeah. I mean,
Wow,
I
that's
know. I'm
that's
a ride or die.
die.
Like, I don't even. It was crazy because like, so it was. I got arrested in Alhambra. The warrant code thing was for El Monte, another city, and when I got to like the holding cell of the police department there, I was like, oh, what am I getting arrested for? And they're like, what were you doing in El Monte like 10 years
Oh,
ago or
come
whatever?
on.
And I was like, I don't know. And then they wouldn't answer any of my questions. They put me in a cell, and it was me and some cholo in a cell. Then there was like some stripper looking chicks that they brought in that put in another cell.
Oh, I thought they put him in the same cell as you. I'm
No,
like, what?
and then there was like a drunk clown looking dude. I'm like, is this what? These are the
Is this
type of people
normal?
that get arrested in the middle of the night? What the fuck? And then I had to stay there for like 4 or 5 hours until I guess the police departments can clear it up. And then all it was my dog Tyson. I didn't pay his tags, and then I guess it just keeps accumulating, and I guess it's turns into a warrant.
What?
Yeah, when I found out at the end, I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I had to pee in this metal thing while this cholo was looking at my penis because my dog tags were expired. It's weird.
That is so bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
just seems like such a waste of their time and like their resources.
And they cut all my shoelaces and the drawstring of my shorts because they can't be used as weapons, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have an inmate uniform. So they're like, I'm sorry, we're going to have to cut it. So they cut this so I can't strangle anybody. And they took the drawstring out. So now I have to hold on to my shorts the whole time.
Why did they have to cut it? Why don't they just undo it, you know? And so you can
Abuse of
redo
power.
it
You know how
later
they are.
on.
I don't know.
I'm just
Good
kidding.
gosh.
Yeah.
What are you getting arrested for? Or what is your family or friends assuming you did?
That's oh man, I don't know. At a different time in my life, it would have been like speeding or like something like traffic related. But now I don't speed at all. I like I'm a good citizen behind the wheel. I don't know what it would be now.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe fighting. They'd be like, no, I don't even think they would assume that. Yeah, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
What would you think if I get arrested?
Like we're just having dinner and someone just comes and like.
No, or I just call you, hey, I'm in jail.
Oh, fighting probably.
Oh, that's what you would think? That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, you beat someone's ass. Someone starts shit with
Oh,
you.
that's so cute. You think I win?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
I think you would definitely
Thank
win.
you. I've never been in a fight, but the fact that
Really?
he has that yeah, never.
I feel like people who have never been in a fight is because people wouldn't like initiate that.
maybe
People who look like they could win a fight and who's never been in a fight, it's like, yeah, because people wouldn't start it with you in the
Oh.
first place.
I am pretty huge. I am 5'11", so I
mean,
get it.
They'd have to be really confident,
Yeah.
really technically skilled to be like, yeah, I can take that.
Yeah, I can climb that fucking tree,
Yeah.
knock her down. That's probably it. So you don't know? Maybe speeding?
I don't know now would be. I think it would be I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't pay my taxes.
I was thinking
It
that
would
for
be
you
something
too.
like
Some like adult shit.
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
boring, something boring.
Yeah. Didn't go to jury duty or something.
Yeah. Ooh, I have jury duty coming up for the first time in
Wait,
Nevada.
you actually
Whoa.
replied?
Yeah,
Look
I'm
at
kind of
you.
excited to go.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't really served jury duty for real before.
Check up on some Nevada drama.
I don't
I bet it's
know.
gonna be interesting.
Maybe it's just coming out of the pandemic and be like, I get to see people in a room.
Probably.
I get
think
to be
that's what it
called
is.
on, and someone's gonna be like, "Hey, what do you think?" And be like, "Oh, you want my opinion? Okay, yeah. Let me.
Where
I'll
do I
tell you."
start? They're
Yeah.
like, we don't want her.
yeah.
We don't want her.
I picture
on
you
it.
showing up to jury duty and just high fiving. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
jury
Guilty, not
duty.
guilty. She's like,
Like,
wait.
do I live stream this? Can I live stream this, or what's going on here?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah,
That's fucking funny. Okay. If you were transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything else, how would you prove that you're from the future?
400?
Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Couldn't I just tell them shit that's gonna happen real soon?
How do you prove it though, dude?
Like,
Yeah,
'cause I
like,
know
You just
this.
sound like a loon. Yeah, but you know this.
Wait, what's the math? What's 400 years in the past?
guy?
It's a guy.
Guy
What
in the
is it? I don't
fucking
even know
blue.
what year we're in right now. What is it?
2022.
Oh, so 1622.
1622.
Right.
What was happening then? Let me look.
That's like
1622, I would probably say one sentence and be like, "You're not from this place. You are like a Japanese woman." If it was like in the same place, if I was a Japanese woman in Nevada in the 1600s, I'd just fucking probably die before I said anything.
there's like nothing even existing.
let's pretend-
'Cause That's
okay.
pre-America.
You guys are way too fucking smart. Can we dumb it down a
That
No,
little
might
I'm
be-
bit?
just saying women of our
I know.
generation
We're
in
witches.
general can't go backwards. It's been bad all
True.
throughout. And
Okay,
then
well,
you
okay.
add minority onto
Wait.
it, it's really bad
Ba-
for all of us. We can't fucking go backwards. What are you talking about? We're
Fine,
all
but
going
you
to
did.
die.
You just happened to go back, but in Japan now.
Okay.
Do
in
you speak
Japan.
Japanese?
I do.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
So now you're going back. Okay, so in the U.S. at least, the Jamestown massacre was popping off.
Oh,
right, yeah,
shit.
'cause it's
Jamestown.
pre-America.
Yeah.
So,
Then you would
yeah.
just do that. You'd be like, hey, I think there's a massacre tomorrow. And then it would happen. I'm
But
like,
you're
"See, I
a
told
What
witch.
is
you,
it like,
I'm from the
bro?
future."
That was like 2 weeks ago. Then what
Ah,
can you say?
shit.
You're like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I'm like, there's probably going to be a tea party in Boston. Just look out.
Yeah.
They're going to dump tea into the ocean.
Damn, and then you just become this all-powerful fucking, what are they called? Like oracles and
oh,
shit.
yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like I don't know enough like actual U.S. history to be like, this is what's gonna happen. I'm be like, y'all know Hulk Hogan? He's
Yeah.
gonna be a thing of the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, she's saying words we've never talked about. I'm like,
Yeah.
cell phones.
Yeah,
Cell
she's
phones.
useless.
Yeah.
Throw her in the fucking pit of death.
I don't know enough of what's happening in the 1600s or like about to happen in like the government.
You're
and
like,
be
trust me, I'm gonna be holding a job and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a boss. They're
Yeah.
like,
What if
You're
we
right.
start yelling things that are going to happen anyways and it sounds like a good idea? Like, I think for Thanksgiving we should just kill a turkey and eat it. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
you like start inventing stuff. You
Yeah.
create the post-it.
Yeah, you just start things that are going to happen anyways
Yeah.
in that time.
Well, isn't that the point? Because you're trying to prove that.
Mm-hmm. Then it might work. Right?
I hope so. I don't know.
It
This
would
is
have
all
to be such
hypothetical.
a slow roll. Like, can you imagine being like, let's talk about racism, guys. I think maybe we should like nip that in the bud.
And then you just die, like a fucking arrow.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
like, too soon. What if you had like immunity and you couldn't die in that time? So it would just be like, okay, we'll try it again then. We'll try it over. What if you had as many tries as you possibly could to try to?
Oh.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
It's like you repeat the same thing every day. Oh man, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm out.
I wonder if we go back in time, if we would spread disease to them.
Like we bring
so
COVID.
much.
Yeah.
we would totally.
But I'm like, Mr. Genie, can you send me back when I'm COVID positive, please? Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's so many loopholes in time travel that just wouldn't work. Like the amount of like, I think we would probably be some sort of like super vaccinated sort of thing. Like we were probably carrying so many diseases that would keel over like an entire generation
For
of
sure.
folks like back then.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They'd probably look at us and be like, "Whoa, your teeth are white."
Oh
And
yeah,
you have
too
all
white,
of
too
them.
clean. They'd probably pick out all of our teeth because they're like, those got to be worth
Yeah.
something.
Maybe that's how they know we're from the future.
Oh,
Me.
yeah.
It's like, oh, you have straight teeth and fake boobs? Definitely from
Good
the fucking
skin,
Yeah,
like
from the future.
colored hair. Can you
Yeah.
imagine going there and like purple hair? What the fuck would you
Yeah. Definitely
no.
a witch.
do? Yeah, definitely witch.
All right. Well, on that same note, if you were wrongfully put in an insane asylum, I'm sure you guys have heard this one. How would you convince them that you're actually sane and not just pretending to be sane? That one is a fucked one, and I feel like it's kind of shit that happens.
Yeah, because like a catch-22, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, trust me, come get me out of
Everyone
here.
says
I'm
that.
sane. And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, prove it. How
So
are
does
you sane?
That guy says that too.
Yeah, right? That's a rough one.
Yeah.
I think I would just convince all of the crazy people to follow me, and then we all turn on all the fucking staff, and we just bounce. That's the only way.
Or I think you just gotta be normal. You know what I mean?
Like all like normal. What is that? What
Like
is
you
normal?
just go like, hey, like, you know, you name like a shitty sports team. You're like, hey, the Chargers kind of suck, huh? They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
they
like bond.
do.
You create bonds
Yeah, you're
now.
just like kind of normal shit. And then
But
like,
you're medicated.
I'm medicated? Why?
But don't they give everyone medication? I love how you're just spitting back and forth.
Yeah, well, that was a game changer in this whole thing of
Right?
being
Wouldn't
medicated.
they?
I didn't think they would be medicated.
But why would you not be?
Well, they got to know what
Well,
to
I feel-
medicate you for, right?
They
I feel
want you
like
to chill. They want
I
you
feel
to,
like they would
sedated.
medicate you if you were like, ah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you're like going insane, like with like the, I don't do they
Straight
use
jackets?
chains?
Oh,
on
I
you?
hope
I
not.
don't know what they
Yeah,
they
whatever.
keep you restricted. If
Yeah.
you're not fighting that, then
Yeah, that
maybe
sounds
they're
better.
not going to be like, oh yeah, we should pump that person with drugs.
I hope so. I don't know the protocol.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, like Arkham, like in Gotham, right? That's where there's like chains and stuff. Where all the crazy like Joker, Scarecrow, they lock all those people up.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking, and you just go, hey, the Chargers kind of suck, huh? You know?
That's just anything sports related.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
and then like,
But then what if like Joker starts to like come into the conversation totally normal too?
Oh, fuck.
and then his like normalcy gets wrapped up with your normalcy, and they're like, see, no, you're not normal because Joker can be normal. Joker's talking about the Chargers too.
Now what do you do, BK troublemaker?
I don't think Joker likes the Chargers. I don't think he's into sports. He's probably too above it.
He seems like a fucking insane genius. Maybe that's why he went crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know his origin story, actually.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
why he went bonkers.
Right?
I know he fell into like a vat of acid.
Isn't that
Joker?
Two-Face? That's Two-Face.
Two-Face too.
They both did?
I thought
Joker
Joker.
did? I
That's
thought-
why he's all like pale, isn't he?
No, I thought that was makeup.
That's makeup, yeah.
And
thought
then
it
like
wasn't
his
makeup.
I think like he split. I forgot why he split
Yeah.
his.
There's
fucking
also
mouth
different,
open.
yeah, there's different Jokers too.
There is.
There's Heath Ledger and the Joaquin Phoenix one.
The only one that matters
are
is the one in
different.
the fucking 80s with
Jack Nicholson.
That's the best one.
Are you sure?
I rewatched
I love
it.
it.
I
Well, you
rewatched
can't watch it
and
now.
it was really slow. I actually got bored watching it, and I'm
course.
like, oh my gosh, like just I'm a broken person. I'm like, let's cut some of this out, you know. Let's just cut out all. Just keep
It's
the
too much
meat.
drag.
So much talking.
Well, wait. What old movie are you like into? Because all of them are that slow.
They're not all that
Like
slow.
which one's not?
I would say
I can't
Like-
think of any.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they are all pretty slow, but like I think that the things that are meant to be slow, like Kurosawa stuff, is like slow, but it's so much because it's like you're seeing scenes and like the build up of a scene is because of like the cinematic like slow roll of like looking at like the natural environment around you, but that's part of it. But like I don't know, with Batman, I was just like,
and it's cheesy for sure now.
Yeah, it was kind of cheesy.
All the fight scenes and shit.
I took this film writing class, and we were analyzing Casablanca, and because the teacher told us what to appreciate and focus on, there was just so much shit that I was like, holy fuck, what I thought was slow wasn't. Like, from the way it's framed, from the way like how people are casting a shadow and that is to foreshadow it's gonna happen, or how like they have the item splitting the two characters to show that that's what they're gonna fight later on. Just like I was like, whoa, I did not know black and white movies are this deep.
Have you seen The Lighthouse?
No.
It's so good. That's a slow like now movie.
What era are we talking about?
It came out a couple of years ago. It's with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. And
I
it's
love
like,
Willem Dafoe. I can't say the same for Robert Pattinson.
Have you seen him in anything other than Twilight?
No.
Have I? I feel like I have, and I was like, this is still fucking Twilight guy.
If you just go with who you think he is with Twilight and then watch The Lighthouse,
okay,
I don't think you'll ever be able to go in the reverse and be like, yeah, that's the Twilight guy, because it will fuck you up.
Oh,
He's so good.
He's so good, and it's not the same person. He hasn't been for the same person, but it's like that's the other thing where, right, like going back to that other conversation we had of like sloughing off like who you think somebody is.
Yeah.
No matter how much work they've put in that you haven't seen, you still see them as like the person they were. That is definitely the Robert Pattinson effect.
Okay, I gotta watch it. The Lighthouse.
Yeah, The Lighthouse.
Okay, what is the ugliest thing you own?
Ooh, the ugliest thing I own, probably like the pair of like nude underwear. You know, and it's like,
why are you laughing? You have something too like that?
Because it's a necessity item.
Why
it's
is it
not,
necessity?
So that it's not
it.
seen under certain clothing, right? So it has to be this like ugly nude color, and it's just underwear. It's just like,
I think it made me laugh because as she's talking about her underwear, I picture my most ugliest tattered underwear that I feel like I'm wearing right now.
Because it's your period underwear?
Well, it has that element to it, and I think I've worn it so much. And you know how like your vag just has acids just to keep it clean. What the fuck, dude? It keeps it clean. Don't give me that.
I mean, I
face.
like your acids, but keep going.
Oh, I mean, don't make.
I just feel sorry for the underwear.
Yeah, you should see it. It's
probably getting
fucking
burnt
wrecked.
alive.
It's wrecked. And
how much is underwear? Why don't you just get some new ones?
Right, I know, dude.
That's like an everyday question, right?
Yeah.
Like you rifle through,
and
like you have some nice underwear, and then you just pick the one where you're just like, I don't know, I'm ashamed of this, but I like it.
And then you put them on, right? And then I'm like, okay, this is the last time I'm wearing it, and then I put it in the fucking hamper, and then I'm like, all right, well, this will be the last time. And like, you know how it has that layer of that cotton over it?
Yeah.
Well, that thing is tattered and has holes and it's fucked up and it's not really doing anything at this point either. But here we are. I'm literally wearing them right now.
I don't own anything ugly, I think.
Excuse me?
Name one thing. I think all my shit's sick.
It could be something on your body.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm just throwing different.
You don't
things
have a
at you.
single ugly thing?
His whole closet is ugly, dude.
No, all my stuff's cool.
Really?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't have one
It's what
ugly
you
sock.
think.
You don't have one sock that
His
you're just
underwear
like,
is wrecked. His underwear has seen some shit.
Why is underwear expensive? I fucking hate
What's expensive?
I feel like the nice underwear.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it should be like
good
$1, right?
Underwear is
Because
just
they're like lacy, and I'm like, I don't want to wear this, and it doesn't look good if you're wearing tights, because now it's all that lace fucking peeking through.
You can only wear it if you're not wearing anything else.
Exactly. I don't know, like La Perla
What's La Perla?
or La Pearl or whatever. It's the fucking most expensive, one of the most expensive.
How much are those guys?
Let me look it up.
Because underwear
keep
should be $1.
It really
Especially
should be.
ours. It's like barely anything.
It
Yeah.
really should be.
It should be $1.
And it's like, I think it's why it doesn't get replaced, because you're like, I'm gonna
Look at
spend
this.
money on
La Perla,
Underwear?
$650 for this lace
Whoa.
bra.
Stop it.
That's
This
crazy.
is just a flex. I think it's a flex.
How do you
to
even
say-
flex if it's
way.
underneath?
Well, I mean, if you know, you know. Those type of things where it's like one of those like, and then everyone goes,
Can you tell from a bra strap that's La Perla? I'd
I
be like,
hope
that's
so.
Target?
I'm for sure gonna be like, you better fucking put the name. Oh wait, where's my bra? Oh, there's. I'd be like, you better put the name everywhere. So if it
Yeah.
does show, people are like, oh shit,
Better
it's La
be a
Perla.
Nike, like a Nike swoosh where people know.
Something. No, there's nothing that makes
Wow.
it unless you take it off of her and then you see it or something. But there's no real recognition or
Wow,
anything.
$600 for a bra.
Yeah.
That bra better give me double D's or something. When you
You
put it
press the
on.
button.
Yeah. If it's not doing that for $600, hell no.
This one's $550. This one is $650. Oh my god, this one's $1,990.
What?
What
What
the
is
fuck
it?
is this? A robe?
Is it a gown?
A lacy robe.
Wow.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's
You get
crazy.
the idea. Yeah. $2,000.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm too poor.
Wow.
I buy Costco underwear and I love it.
They are pretty nice.
'Cause it
Costco has
comes-
some good shit.
Costco's great.
Comes in a pack of 5,000. Lasts forever.
Okay. What are some things that you've never bought and will never buy? La Perla.
La Pearl is up there. I don't think I will ever buy a Lambo.
Really?
No, cut it out.
I don't think I
No
would.
way,
But
Jose.
you like to drive fast.
I used to.
Oh, now you're just
I
over it.
now I
Is
don't
it
feel
because
like,
there's another brand that you like that's in that same like category?
no, it's because I don't want people looking at me driving. I feel like if I'm in a Lambo
Yeah.
and I pull up to a light,
Okay,
I'm
you have,
always gonna be thinking like someone's gonna be like, you better go fast in that, and then I'd be
They're,
like,
like, revving?
I better go fast, and I've seen this video of
Oh,
this
no.
person in a Lambo take off, and then they just go straight into the light pole.
Oh my God.
And it seems like something that would only happen in a cartoon.
yeah.
And like the most extreme, like it could never happen, but I feel like me in a Lambo would be constantly that, where I'd just be like, all right, we're gonna go in a straight line, and I would just like fucking
The
peel out
pressure.
into nothing. Yeah, it's the pressure of driving a
Got it.
Lambo. I would never want that.
Wow, that's crazy. Because there's
I
so
not
much
want?
open road here that I would love to have like a sports car.
What would I never
You know?
buy?
Because like right outside of Summerlin, it's that Red Rock area,
Uh-huh.
and it's just open road.
It's nothing.
So
Yeah.
you could just go, "Bah, bah, bah," you know?
I'd sit passenger. You know, that takes off all the pressure. I'll just sit there and be like, wow, it's a fast car.
How cute. While she's knitting.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know what I would never buy.
I would buy everything.
What I never buy?
You?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll probably never buy like a designer bag anymore.
Because you kind of got out of your
I
system.
don't care for it. Like I understand the draw and I understand that there's like high quality materials being used. But I don't maybe just like
What is it, like a
purses and shit.
Birkin?
No.
People buy Birkins.
Yeah, I don't think I care
I don't
for that.
buy much already, but I can see why I would buy everything if I had a purpose.
Can you help us see why you would buy
Well,
it?
remember I told you, like, so if I won the lottery, right? And, like, let's say I had 9 figures or $1 billion, like, I would buy a 747 and then tar and feather it and make it look like a bald eagle
That's amazing.
and fly it through the air, right? Like, I could see a purpose for literally anything for my enjoyment. So I can buy anything. Like, there's not a single thing that, like, I've never judged anyone for buying anything because I'm like, oh, I can see what you could get out of that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're so positive.
Like when me and Joe first started making like I guess like legit money, one of the first things me and Joe bought were fucking these katanas. And then when I got them, remember I
How
got
much were the katanas?
I don't know, it was like $200. I was so happy, and I got the
So
night
you needed to make legit money to spend $200 without thinking about it?
or just
That's
things you wanted to
cute.
get as a kid.
Got it.
So I bought it. It came at the box at night, and then the box that it came because it's made by this company called Cold Steel, which they make actual like utility knives. So it's not like an exhibition piece. You know, like the video that convinced me and
is he the
Joe.
one cutting the fucking big ass pigs.
Yeah, he had like a piece of giant pork rib, and he sliced through it. Whoa. And me and Joe looked at each other like, holy fuck, did you just see that? So we ordered it. The night it came in,
you guys are Dumb and Dumber.
I took the box that it came in. I put it because it was like at night, right? I was under a street light and I was just fucking whacking away by myself, and I had so much fun.
Isn't that when we started getting
That's
cans?
beautiful.
Like we would throw a can at you, and then like I think we did a watermelon. We did a Coke can.
Yeah. Water
we
bottle.
We did a shaving cream.
Yeah, just fucking.
I like how I'm talking shit.
Shaving cream.
Yeah, and then it just went.
Like
the
like
bottle.
an actual can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I like how I talk shit, but I'm like right there with him, like, yeah, buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I would like text Joe. I'm like, did you get what I got yesterday? He goes, yup. Are we bringing the JK News? Yup. And for lunchtime, we're just whacking shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really
I love that your first big purchase like that from like your success was good. My first one was after I got my first company check for ballet. And I used my entire week's pay for Louis Vuitton shoes.
Ooh.
And like, I went there, I got Louis Vuitton shoes.
You have to.
Did it make you feel good though?
You have to.
It fucking made me feel like shit.
Oh no.
I got shoes for whatever reason that were too small for me.
Oh no.
For whatever reason. So they didn't fit. There were these high heels that I mean, they're high heels, so it's like you have pretty limited times that you wear them.
Right.
And when you do, you're like, oh, I got to get these off now.
Yeah.
And so, like, they sat in a box, just like mint condition. A, because they were uncomfortable, and B, because I couldn't wear them because they were the wrong size for years.
God.
And that was just kind of like, it was just on a shelf, and it became a reminder of what I did with my money.
How much were they?
When I think they were like $400.
How for Louis? Where is this? That sounds like a bargain.
Does it?
$400?
I think so. Yeah.
That sounds like a bargain.
Yeah, because it was like my like month's pay or like 2 weeks pay at that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
They're still at my parents' house.
You're like, wrong decision ever. I'm never.
Yeah.
You should frame them and go, don't do this again.
Maybe. I
That'd
mean, I
be
should like
awesome.
memify it at this point because it made me very like just think about how I'm spending money since that moment.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good lesson learned, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the strangest gift you've ever received?
A golden mouse.
Oh my God, I was there for this.
I have 2 of them actually.
Okay, this mouse.
What does that
Please
even
describe
mean?
it. Please describe this fucking thing to Mari, please.
So which one? The smaller one or the bigger
big one. No one gives
Oh.
a fuck about the small one. The small one makes more sense than this one.
So my dad, he likes to buy things that he thinks adds value to my life. And so I don't even remember what it's for, if it was for Christmas or it was probably for my birthday. So I was born in the year of the rat. And so for
Same with me.
Oh yeah. 84,
Oh,
right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my dad wanted to buy me something that he felt like would add value, and like gold has value. And then so he bought me this gold rat that's like, but it looks like Mickey Mouse. Like he's like a cartoon face, and he's holding this Chinese scroll. And my dad's like, this is so valuable. Like, make sure you take care of it. And I'm like, I don't know who finds this valuable. Who would want a golden cartoon-looking mouse?
It looks like Mickey Mouse, and it's like this big.
Do you still have it?
I have
Of course.
You can't let go of it.
No, and like
Oh, we have to display it now.
I have it. So I have it in a safe because it's expensive, because it's really gold. And my dad's like, when you get your forever home, that's when you display it. And I'm like, I don't think it's gonna get the appreciation that you think it's gonna get,
But now it has to.
because
Like, now
it doesn't
it's
look
great.
like modern art. Like if it was a modern art gold thing, you're like, oh, that thing's kind of sick.
Uh-huh.
It's literally like a cartoon mouse holding a Chinese scroll.
That's so interesting. It's
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle, right? Like if it looked more sculpture-like
Like
or like an
elegant or something.
ancient, right? Like
Yeah.
then it could be that,
Yeah.
or it could be modern. But if it's somewhere in the middle of the two, you're just like, what is this?
It
Yeah.
looks so comical that you're like, oh, it's spray painted gold. But no, it's really gold.
Yeah, I wish I was there when your dad was like deciding. You know what I mean? Like when maybe there was like an array of different mice, and he's like, that one.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Yeah, and it's
I hope it was
gold.
I hope it was that way because he had no choice either. Maybe it was just that one.
And it's the most expensive, useless shit because you can't really display it because you're not gonna get like the street cred you think you're gonna get, and at the same time, you also don't want to get it stolen because it's a lot of money.
I don't think anyone would steal it because I don't think anyone would think it's real. It looks
really. If someone
ridiculous.
broke in and they saw a golden statue like this tall, they wouldn't go like, "Oh fuck, I need to take that."
I think it's in the way that it's displayed. Like if it was like in like a glass, like thing, then they'd be like, "Oh, that must be valuable."
True.
But if it was like on a shelf with like, I don't know, like a piggy bank and like other things that were just like, "Oh, that must be like something that you got at a discount Disneyland."
That's a good point.
Then they wouldn't see that as valuable.
But I know that it's valuable, and I think that scares me.
Oh, I see.
Like if it's at the window, and I'm like, oh fuck, you could see the piece of gold thing from the window. Holy shit.
Yeah, put it in Tyka's room.
Yeah.
Have you received anything strange?
I can't think of anything that's like off the wall strange. I think like I received a painting of myself one time, like at VidCon.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it was like, it was what do I do with a painting of myself?
Those are rad. I love those. Whenever I get those, I'm just like, whoa. We have one that they did of one of our family photos that was just sent to us. And it's massive. It's like 20 by 20 or something.
Oh, that's cool. Let's just say this drawing was like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, is that what I look like?
Where was your eye? Were they both next to each other or were they like...
I mean, it was just the proportions were kind of all over the place.
Oh, like
that
a Picasso.
That it made me look at the mirror and be like, is this what my face does look like?
Okay.
And it made me question what my face might look like. And so I was like, this is a good like a base check for myself.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you thought you were hot, but this is what you look like. Let's just tone it down.
Yeah. No, I think it's still at my parents' house, though, because it's just too big to, like...
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit. So they, like, fucking walked with it. And you had to walk out with it.
Yes. I'd be like, this is me.
Because if you got a bunch of them, that'd be cool, too. Like a bunch of ugly paintings of yourself.
I wish.
Put them all together.
I wish. Can everyone send me ugly pictures?
I like how you see life. You see things and you're like, let's make something of it, which is really, it's great.
It is.
I'm gonna display my Louis Vuitton shoes and my painting.
Please. I mean, you're never gonna have that again.
It's true.
For me, it was an assistant manager gave me underwear one time, and it was like
guy or girl?
Lady.
Oh, okay.
We weren't that close.
Still kind of weird.
I'm answering the question.
Yeah.
We weren't that close. I was even surprised she gave me a gift. Like, that's how not close we were.
It's for birthday?
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
So yeah, and it was a pack of 3 underwear, and it was like those like frilly like little girl looking underwears. Like those big, like those, you know what I'm talking about?
Did other people get the same gift?
I don't know. I think I was just so embarrassed to receive that I didn't, I just didn't want to talk about it. I don't even know why I was so embarrassed. It's not like I gifted it to me, but I was just so embarrassed for her because it was just so weird.
I think it was a secret message.
No, she didn't. Or maybe she just was like, I got to give her something, and my daughter was gifted these.
No, I think it was maybe you had like a period day you didn't know, and you had like a big blood stain on your slacks.
That's every girl's fucking nightmare, so it can't happen.
And she was like, "Here you go. I know you need these."
No,
it wasn't even Christmas time. It was like July. It was like,
yeah. No, that's what I got, and I was like, and it didn't even fit.
Did she watch you open it?
No, she just gifted it to me, and of course I was like, "Oh, thank you so much," and we
maybe
just
it's not even for you then. If it doesn't fit,
what
either.
if it was a swap?
I hope so, but it stuck with me. I'm like, why did I get underwear?
Because for another chick, she might have been like, why the fuck do I have these giant panties?
I don't wear giant panties, dude.
Well, if it doesn't fit you, then the other ones must be big for them.
Hey, I'm a medium, okay? I'm not fucking double XL.
All right.
I know I'm a large girl.
You're a large woman.
I am a large woman, okay? But I don't wear that.
You're an enlarged woman.
Whatever. Okay, last one. What was the most uncomfortable thing you've had to do out of politeness?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How long do we have?
Yeah, no, we got enough time. This is the last one.
I think girls are more polite.
You've done shit out of politeness, no?
I think I could be more polite.
Okay, mine was recent then.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, I have a lot of these, but this is the most recent one I can think of. I went to UPS. I was going to mail out a bunch of Christmas presents. And the girl that was helping me, I don't even know how we started talking about this, but she started telling me about how she walked on the sound stage of, oh God, it wasn't Friends. It was maybe How I Met Your Mother, or like a sitcom like that. And I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool, right? Because I'm being respectful and polite.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm like on a time crunch and I need her to do my transaction and there's a fucking line. And then she keeps talking about how she was like touching everything and she was so excited. She was like, can't believe it. Me, I was like doing this. And I'm like, oh, that is so cool. Yeah. And then like I just felt obligated to ask follow-up questions. So then like she kept going into more and more detail. And I was like, fuck, I can't stop because I don't want her to feel like I'm not giving her like I don't know, like politeness or space or something.
Or just reciprocating her story. Or
I just didn't want her to feel like I'm just leaving her hanging. And I couldn't find that space to like cut it off. Because she's just such a weird character that they just keep rambling on and she just kept hyping herself up. So like her energy just kept growing and growing and growing. And I'm like, fuck, I can't just go, okay, later. You know what I mean? Because she's just like peak excitement.
Yeah.
And I think I talked to her for like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, no way. That's a long time.
It was. And I was like I was trying to find any window to cut out and I could not.
What are the other customers in line going, hurry?
Well, there was two other cashiers helping people. So the line like ended and I was looking like, I was trying to see if like their coworker would like come in and kind of just be like, hey, you got to get back to work. And no one was fucking rescuing me. And I'm like, fuck, what do? I don't want to be rude to this chick because she already looks like she's weird. So I didn't want her to feel like people were already treating her weird.
I poop my pants and just run away.
But then I frequent this one because I have a P.O. box there. You know what I mean? So it's one of those where, so I didn't know how to like.
But then if you establish that kind of relationship, every time you go there, she's going to expect
she's going to have a story every time.
But now she knows I'm nice. So then I could be like, yo, I would love to hear it. Tell me about it next time. And I could cut out.
But you can only say that one time.
Fuck, I got to change my P.O. box.
Which is another weird thing that you have to do to be polite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, man. And I just feel bad because I know people, like I see her and I'm sure people don't respect her. Like she's like that type of character. So I just didn't want to be another person that makes her feel like shit.
Yeah.
And this is me also probably assuming. Imagine everyone fucking loves her and it's just me.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Or what if she feels like she's like, oh, whenever Gio comes in, she really wants to talk to me.
Imagine. I know. I'm bugging her. And I'm like,
she's like, I always have to feel like I have to talk to her.
I always have to give her a story.
Oh, that could easily happen. And now she's probably talking about me right now.
Such a weird situation.
I really
so
gotta change
human
it.
Though, man. It was a moment where I was talking to somebody, and it was in it was at the esports arena in Vegas, and so it's like dark and dingy in there, and there's like lights. And I was talking to somebody who's a little bit taller than I am, and you know, it's like there's music going, so they're talking loud. And I distinctly remember like engaging in the conversation, just listening, and then just feeling a spit.
Oh no!
Come onto my tongue.
Oh my!
I just felt like
God.
the spit onto my tongue because I was like mid oh yeah, and I felt it, and then I just kept smiling and kept on listening. And I'm like, what do I do? Because if I close my mouth, then the spit bubble it congeals with the rest of my mouth,
and you swallow it,
and then I swallow it, so that now I have a little bit of this man's spit in me. I didn't know the person much either.
Inside you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I just remember just listening, and then in my mind screaming. And it's different. It's different, like having someone that you know spit on you versus a stranger. And I had just started talking to this person.
And
maybe
you see him
15
drinking
minutes
coffee on
before.
the side too.
Oh my gosh! It's just like. It's like being vomited on by like a friend who you've like been partying with all night versus like a complete stranger where it's just like, I don't know where this person's been. I don't know what this person does.
I don't even know if they brush their teeth every day.
Yeah, no, I don't know that. But like with a friend, I'm like, it's a friend, you know?
Yeah.
Like I know enough and I love this person enough that it's like it's a part of their body that's on me.
Yeah.
But with a stranger,
what did you do?
I just kept on smiling and I just kept having a conversation.
Did you do like a
no.
So you just swallowed
I just let.
Oh my God.
And lick, right? I can't cat lick in the middle of the conversation, and then I can't be like, yeah, he spat on me, so excuse me. It's like, would you?
What if you go like, excuse me?
Yeah, onto the floor.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I do that sometimes.
Or pretend like you sneeze.
But like I can't even close the mouth, right? Because it's just on the surface of the tongue. So all I could do is probably scratch it off.
Oh God.
Yeah, cat lick it off. But like even to do that, I can't say like, excuse me. I'd be like,
oh, that's unfortunate, dude.
yeah.
You don't have anything?
Mine's the opposite.
You spit on people?
No.
Oh, you were the guy I was talking to.
No, mine was like one time we're on a flight and Gio fell asleep on my lap, and I don't know why, but I had like crazy like bubble guts or whatever, and then I just needed to keep farting, and I probably should have woke her up or something, but I was just like, oh, she's asleep, she doesn't know, so I just keep farting, and I was like, I probably farted for like 2-3 hours straight, I just kept farting and farting.
Oh my God!
You're gonna give it her pink eye, dude. Her face is right there.
And then she woke up and she goes, oh my God, did you smell that? And then I don't know if I admitted it right off the spot.
No, you didn't.
I didn't,
I
right?
remembered.
I was like, oh, what are you talking about?
I remember this now because at that time,
No system around her.
there was an old man that walked by to the bathroom because unfortunately we were right by the bathroom, and I remember dogging that grandpa, going, "You fucking sick bastard! Like, how dare you fucking spray people with your fucking nasty stench asshole?" And I remember judging him when he walked down, and then he walked back, and it wasn't until after the flight that he tells me he did that, and I was like, this poor old man, I wished fucking death on him because it was so disturbing. Like, the smell was just so bad.
And I'm just like, oh man, I hope this doesn't like change her dreams, or I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
on that note.
Wow.
I assumed she was sleeping, so I just kept pushing.
Oh my God, you're an asshole.
You kept it warm around her. I'm sure the climate was completely different.
Yeah,
speaking of all the bacteria and all over our bodies.
No, you can't flip
creating
this.
all that.
No, you can't flip it as a nice thing that he did for me. I will not fucking allow it.
Because cabin pressure
You're
on the
trash.
bubble,
I
like
get it.
it just doesn't. You just gotta push it out.
I get it, but you should have woken me up. And we really consider divorce after.
But you look so peaceful too.
You're an asshole.
What's more important, sleep
Just
or
taking
the?
deep breaths.
Oh.
Yeah, like
And me wishing death on this poor old guy, going like, "You fucking animal."
I'm sure he walked by and be like, "Ugh, Jesus, girl, my gosh,
I don't
coming
know
out
why.
of her asshole."
did you hear me fart this morning when we were sleeping?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you still go? "Mer," you go.
No, because I was sleeping on my side,
He doesn't care.
and it was getting to the hour where we generally are about to wake up because our kid wakes up at like 6, so it's like around 5:36. And then I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, it's probably gonna be silent, and I pushed, and it wasn't at all. And I'm like,
I hate you.
I wonder if she woke up or not.
I hate you. I hate this place. Get me out of here. Anyway, on that note, Mari, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. This was.
Appreciate it.
I can't wait to talk about taking off my head. I can't wait. I can't wait to take that answer. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks
for having me.
Yeah. And thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.